We started in 2018 as growers. In 2021, we became certified organic processors. We grow everything, process it. I do extraction. We make value-added products focusing on CBD and CBD-A for pain relief, stress, and anxiety. We're located in the Driftless region of Wisconsin. That's southeast Wisconsin. It's a little town called Gays Mills in Crawford County. We started partnering when we began growing back in 2018 with a local certifier called Nature's International. I was involved with an organic produce farm to begin with, and it just made sense to grow something that was environmentally and as far as like health-wise made sense. You know, it fits into our ideals as growers, as processors. To get certified, it really requires a lot of paperwork. The benefit is that people, when they use our products, they know that we've had a third party take a look at them, make sure that they're safe for them, for the environment, and that all the ingredients that we don't make are also safe for them as well.
So from the growing standpoint, cultivation, what are some of your biggest pain points when it comes to day-to-day operations?
Some of them are kind of like I put on myself, so I'm always going to try new techniques. This plant in front of me, we're super cropping. We only grow outdoors, so nature is going to take its toll occasionally. This year we had a late start, for example, because of the weather. Processing, there's a lot of issues with supply chain right now, so ensuring that we always have high quality packaging and ingredients, making sure that those are on hand. And then just, there's we take the extra steps to certify organic and get all of our products that we make small batch lab tested by a third party. So keeping track of all that can also be difficult, but we do it so that we make sure we have a really high quality product.
Well, talking about the compliance side of the business, it's really difficult. How do you manage all the moving parts?
Well, compliance is always, right from the beginning has been a little tricky. Initially it was all done by DATCAP in state. They've since transitioned into a USDA program, so getting a background check, making sure that you have the proper place to grow, you need to have land to grow, all of that. And then at the end of the day, you're trying to take a plant that has a mind of its own and try to predict whether or not it's going to produce too much THC, and good genetics can help with that, but timing is a big kind of a critical point of that. So we've been lucky so far. We haven't had any hot flower. So that chalk that up to learning and experience, but it's working again with third parties to just make sure that we're keeping honest and and having something that we can show people that we're keeping honest. That's important to us.
How big is the grow?
How big is the grow? This year I'm doing 33 plants. It is 0.01 acres. It's basically 120 feet linear of landscape fabric. Right now I'm a landscape fabric. We are transitioning into regenerative, so it'll be on some type of living mulch at some point. But I have a new strain that we're trying to do some breeding. I have some seeds that I'm trying this year. Hoping to get pretty good biomass to start with, but we're pretty small. We're growing, but I just don't need the biomass that I've grown on an acre before. I've thrown thousands of seeds on the ground. I don't have the space to process that anymore, and it's nice because we can control the quality of the flower that we're getting that way. We don't just do small batch products, but we kind of have a small batch flower processing operation on the growing side too.
Do you like the size that you're at now? Do you plan to scale the business at any point, or kind of stay where you're at?
We're trying to grow. Inflation has driven prices up on a lot of things. We've tried to actually bring our prices down. Really trying to get help as many people as we can. So by getting them to become customers of ours, we offer different types of cannabinoids for different ailments. So that can be helpful for people too. I like the size that we're at because I can manage it. Do we have aspirations to grow? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to be an employer. We've had, like I said, volunteers come out and help. I've been able to hire a few people for for a couple of harvests, and it feels good. We give back a dollar of every purchase to our food pantry. That's kind of a nice thing that we can do to give back too. So
that's one of the things I like about the cannabis community, is that they seem very progressive in terms of like making sure they're giving back almost as much as they're taking out.
Yeah, and that's literally been there since the very beginning. I want to say before the beginning, but since the Farm Bill, the 2014 Farm Bill and 2018 Farm Bill in Wisconsin, there's really a lot of potential. And yeah, there are people that are just trying to make a buck out there. Any industry would have that, especially a burgeoning industry that has a real chance to make some money for the state and make money for small businesses, hopefully. But it's been a real treat working with a lot of people for sure.
What are your expectations in terms of cannabis legalization in Wisconsin?
It is. I have products right here. This is a cannabis plant right in front of you. I've had cops drive right by me and not even bat an eye at it. I'm licensed to grow cannabis. If you're talking about Delta 9 legalization, I think that's probably, I don't have a lot of convictions. I don't have a lot of hills to die on. I feel really, really strongly about that. I don't have a clear-cut reason why it's not moving forward in this state. And I don't want to speculate, but I know that most people I talk to, 9 out of 10 of them are comfortable with some form of legalization. That's not helping the people today that are going to go to jail because they have a small amount of possession. There are some potential ways to remediate that in the future, maybe expunge some records, get those people maybe back in the industry, the people that were growing illegally, that have a lot of understanding about the plant and how it functions, how to breed it, what its uses might be. Getting them back involved again, I think that's really important too, and I really hope that's the direction it goes. Legalization for medical and rec is great, but if you don't do it right, you end up with a great big company that owns all of the farms in Wisconsin. Nobody really benefits from that. We work with a lot of people in our community, small businesses. We've had a lot of support because of that. We're one of the few that are organic certified. We post all of our information about our products online. It's small batch. If I can show you an example, there's a batch number on every single one. A lot of people are doing this. It's me and my wife Lisa. We grow and process everything. I do the extraction, and you can see exactly what's in your product and make sure that they're always going to work for you.